scarf.
Every day this week, the divine Duncan James will be doing a spot of medical myth-busting.
Drinking alcohol at night time, like a little tipple before you go to bed, does that help you sleep? And does cheese give you nightmares?
And Melinda, this is a deadly drug. You probably take it every day, but in this concentrated form, caffeine can kill. So, should we all be giving it up for the new year? We investigate. To help us out, we've enlisted the services of identical twins, Cassie and Kerry, who agreed to arrive at the crack of dawn this morning, poor things, for a special tea and coffee clinic with Dr. Ricky Gondia.
Hey, oh yeah? Let's have a quick look at your hands.
First, he needed to check that they were medically fit to bombard their bodies with caffeine.
So we're about to start the experiment now. We've taken the girls' observations, and if you look at this, this is Cassie's blood pressure. So this is 104/64 is her blood pressure. This 99 is the amount of oxygen in her blood. We're not going to use that today. And the 71 is her heart rate at the moment. And Kerry over here is very similar. Blood pressure is 106/67, and her heart rate again is running at around 70. Hers is 69. So they're both about the same when it comes to their heart rate and their blood pressure, and we'll see how the effects of tea and coffee will alter these. So who's drinking tea, who's drinking coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee?
I'm on tea.
Right, let's get drinking.
That was over 2 hours ago, so how are they now after drinking more than 1.5 pints of tea and coffee each? Well, Duncan James is with them in our special City Hospital Caffeine Research Centre.
Yes, I am, Nadia, and we've been monitoring the girls for the last 2 hours now, and they've been having a cup every kind of half an hour. So Cassie here has been on the coffee, and Kerry has been on the cup of tea, and I gather you're on your 5th cup right now. Is that right?
Cup, yeah.
Wow. So Cassie, first of all, how are you feeling?
Very hyper.
Are you climbing the walls?
Yes.
And Kerry, what about you?
I'm feeling normal, chilled out, quite relaxed.
Now I need to ask you, a bit of an embarrassing question. Are you itching to go to the toilet?
Not right now, but my bladder's been quite weak.
How many times have you been?
4 times.
And what about you?
8.
8?
Yeah.
So you're pretty much running every 10 minutes?
Back and forth, yeah.
Wow.
Great.
Okay, well, we're going to keep monitoring you guys and see how we get on a little bit later on. Back to you, Nadia.
Thanks, Duncan. Now, every day this week, Duncan James is doing some medical myth-busting. And what more appropriate subject to start New Year's Day with than the hair of the dog?
Thank you. How's the New Year hangover this morning? Well, I'm sure there's quite a few of us waking up wanting the hair of the dog to make us feel a little bit more human. But does it work, and where does the phrase come from? Well, all this week I'm going to be investigating some medical myths, new and old, fact or fiction. And this is the lovely Denise, who's going to be answering a few of my questions. Hi, Denise. So tell me a little bit more about this hair of the dog. What does it mean and where does it come from?
Well, a hangover is caused by the breakdown of alcohol, which leaves toxic byproducts in your body, which your liver struggles to get rid of.
Right.
So having a drink the next morning can initially make you feel a lot better, but as the toxic load in your body increases, you're going to end up feeling a lot worse.
So where does the actual phrase hair of the dog come from?
In the olden days, if you were bitten by a rabid dog, they thought that eating the hair of that particular dog would make you feel better, but now it's just applied to something a little less stressful.
Thank you, Denise. Well, I'm sure there's many of us going to be making some New Year's resolutions to get out of the pub and into the gym in 2007. And later on in the show, I'm going to be finding out if it's true that men lose weight quicker than women. Anyway, for now, cheers.
And we've got an ingenious test up our sleeve to see whether all that caffeine is boosting the twins' mental alertness. Over to you, Duncan.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused, but it's got something to do with this. And Ricky, explain, please.
Right, so this very high-tech experiment is about reaction times. Now, the girls have been drinking coffee. Now, if their mental alertness is improved, you'd have thought their reaction time would get a bit better.
Yeah.
Right? So we're going to use this ruler to test your reaction time. So hold your thumb and forefinger out, and I'm going to put this ruler in between it. When I drop it, I want you to try and stop it from dropping as quick as you can.
Okay.
Right? And obviously, the further it falls, the bigger the number you're going to get on there and the slower your reaction time, right?
Okay.
So here we go. And so you're not allowed to anticipate it. And there you go. What have you scored that time? You've got a 22 there. Do it another time, see if you get any better.
Yeah.
And again, there we go. So just hold it down there and... So That was a 15, but I think I'll let you know when that one was going to
Do
happen.
one more time.
One more time.
I like
one more
this
time.
game.
There we go. Lovely jubbly.
19.
19. So you do it 3 times, you find an average of the 3, and that's a rough estimation of your reaction time. It's not the best test in the world, but it's good enough.
Okay.
So I think it's time. We did the girls' times earlier. Cassie on the coffee got 17 before she started drinking, and Kerry on the tea got 18 before she started drinking. So we're 2.5 hours in now, and they've been drinking tea and coffee all morning.
Let's
We should
start with
find out.
Cassie.
Right.
Should we start with Cassie? Miss Caffeine.
Right, you. Your fingers were closer at that. That's just about right. Okay, ready? Good. It's 15. We need to do you as well. So that's 18. Excellent.
Let me try you. I'm going to try yours, but come back to us later and see what some more results are.
Thanks ever so much.